Here I have put together a little trail guide of what you can expect in terms of distance, elevation, and trail surfaces for getting to and from Eagle Lake from Highway 89. Hope you guys enjoy. So currently we are at the Eagle Falls Trailhead, and just for your information, there is no parking fee currently. The Eagle Falls Trail is 1.8 miles out and back and approximately 450 feet up and down. You will see we are right here at Emerald Bay near the Vikings home area here, but we're going to walk up from Eagle Falls on this trail up to Eagle Lake here in Desolation Wilderness. Although the hike itself is not very far in distance, it is pretty consistent with large or moderate step-ups on granite, some that are formed here, as you can see, from the Forest Service creating these steps, to other just natural rock features that you're stepping up along the way, or down in some scenarios. Also roots and loose rocks at points as well. You also have what is essentially, at least what I call, the Upper Eagle Falls. That is a very short distance, is probably about a quarter to a half mile up the trail. And currently in the fall season, the water is still running with our big snow year, but many years this is down to a trickle. The main Eagle Falls is right at the parking area on Highway 89. Eagle Falls is within the Desolation Wilderness, so you do need to fill out a day use permit for this area. I think hiking poles are a good recommendation for this hike, as they give you a little extra support and stability on a lot of these uneven and steep rocks that you will be climbing up at different points of time in this hike. As you start ascending a little further, you enter a valley where you have the peaks of Emerald and Jake's to your right, and essentially you will have Maggie's Peak off to your left. Again, as you're in the Desolation Wilderness, there's just an impressive amount of granite in this area. You also will start to have views at this point, again probably about maybe 3/4 of a mile up the trail, or somewhere around that point where you're looking down towards Emerald Bay. As you get a little further up, you start winding your way through large ponderosas, old cedars, and large Jeffrey pines. It's also unique right now. This time of year in the fall, the parking lot fills a lot less quickly, and you're starting to see some of the change in color up in this area. And here you can see in this region you are at the junction where if you go straight you would keep going towards Velma and Dix Lake, and then if you hang a right we are heading towards Eagle Lake. And we're very close now. I'm guessing we'll get good reflections before the sun's fully glaring. If you start early, you will have the trail mostly to yourself, and you're also more likely to have calm conditions to have the reflections that you can see here, which are well worth it in this beautiful alpine lake. way that we did it, we at the very end of the hike, at the very bottom where we parked, we did hike across the road and walked over towards the falls, the Lower Eagle Falls that overlook Emerald Bay. So it's a kind of a unique way to end the trip on a highlight for sure. So highly recommend this hike. Parking is an issue, especially in midsummer, so you got to get there early, but it is a shorter hike with not a ton of elevation. So yeah, hope you enjoyed.